Good morning, class. How are you? I hope I find you well. Today, we're going to talk about a very interesting topic, and that's in regards to substance abuse. Anyone have heard about substance abuse or maybe drug abuse to make it more clear? All right, before we start, let's just watch a small YouTube video. If you can make notes on it, because it's going to be very relevant as we progress with the class. All right, let me show you where the YouTube video is quickly. To where the YouTube video is. Okay, I think you've watched the video. All right. Now, the next question that we need to ask ourselves and relating to the video is, what have we learned from the video? What can we pick up from the video? What are the lessons being shown in this video? So let's get into groups of 4, 5, so that we can discuss. I'm giving you at least 3 minutes to discuss what we have picked up from the video, and then we can discuss as a class. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, let's move on. Let's get back to our seats. Anyone willing to share what they've learned from the video, from the YouTube video? Okay, Mark, anyone? The group leaders who's presenting in each group? All right, let's move on. All right, a follow-up question on that, and it's an individual task. Everyone on their own, take out a pen and a small piece of paper. I just want us to discuss, moving on to the next slide, which is in activity 1, individuals working on themselves. The question is, discuss whether the following statements about drugs are myths or facts. You may use the internet, use your devices, you're allowed to use your devices. These 3 questions. The first one being, smoking helps people control their stress levels, which is the first one. You can use heroin once and not become addicted. In South Africa, people over the age of 18 can purchase alcohol legally, therefore alcohol is not a drug. So by yourselves, individually, I'll go around having a look at your answers, and we can move on from there. So that's activity 1. Once you're done, I'm giving you 2 minutes to just complete this task quickly. I think we're done. Okay, let's move on. Okay, getting into the main discussion for this class. What is substance abuse? Anyone with an idea? Looking at from the video you just watched now, anyone with an idea what is substance abuse? It will also be called drug abuse. Okay. Anyone? Okay. It is defined as an illness that is characterized by a distraction, patterned use of drugs or medication. The drugs or medication can be either illegal or illegal. It alters the body's normal processes and affects its functioning or structure. So as you can see from my little picture on the right, for a substance to be, substance can be either illegal or legal. So for example, you can have prescription drugs which are legal, but if overused, they become very dangerous to the body. Right, so move on. Yeah, the types of substances or drugs. Got opiate, depressants, stimulants. We move on. These are just brief definitions of the type of drugs, and then move on to the next questions. Who can remind us of the various forms and types of drugs from the video that we just watched? I think it was studied in detail. What are the forms of drugs we have? So drugs can be solvent, herbal, powder, pills. Okay, so they can take either of these forms. So for example, we can have a powder, which is heroin. We can have herbs, marijuana. So they just capsules, which are like pills. So they just take a different form. Right. Moving on to the last section of the class, which is the symptoms of substance abuse. The question to be asked is, what are the most common symptoms of substance or drug abuse? I'm going to give you 2 seconds between your partners to discuss the question. Then we can share with the rest of the class. Okay, we can move on. So in most cases, people who are abusing a substance often display symptoms that are easy to identify if you know what to look for. Some signs of substance abuse are behavioral, oral, attitudinal, e.g., irritability or paranoia. Other symptoms of substance abuse manifest themselves in changes in appearance. So there's 2 forms to the symptoms of substance abuse. Either there's behavioral change, or there's change in appearance. That is the physical appearance of the person. Then we move on to the task, which is the major assessment for this class, which is a research topic on substance abuse. So I require you guys to write a report or research first and write a report on the findings. So you need to choose one substance that is abused and do research on it. Find out as much as you can about the substance and its abuse. So in other words, we're talking about the form of the substance, the type of the substance, and usually what the appearance and the symptoms are to the people that abuse the substance. The assignment must not be longer than 1,000 words, and it's individual work, not group work, and it's due in the next class. That is next week, right? Anyone, anything to ask? All right. All right. Thank you. I hope you had a good class and you enjoyed yourself. Thank you very much. Bye.